Assalamu alaikum, I am Safa. They say 18 is too young to fall in love, but tell that to the girl staring at her screen, waiting for one name to appear. I've been checking for the reply every 2 minutes, even though I told myself I wouldn't. I already turned on silent mode so Mama wouldn't hear the ting. From the corner of my eye, I see Mama walking past my door, carrying folded laundry. She knows something is going on, because lately I've been using my phone too much, smiling and texting. Okay, so this is how it began. The bell rings, not loudly, just the usual clang that everyone's used to. I'm walking down the hallway with my file pressed tightly against my chest. I went into the class and slide into my usual spot, open my notebook, and pretend to be busy. A few seconds later, a shadow falls across my desk. I look up. It's Zaid. He's holding a worksheet and scratching his head like he's confused about something.
Hey, is this question asking for 2 examples or 3?
He says, holding the paper out. I glanced at it and said,
Just 2.
He nods but doesn't leave.
Mind if I sit just until the teacher comes?
I shrug and said,
Do what you want.
and he does. He pulls out a chair and sits, like it's the most normal thing in the world. Just silence and some questions about subjects. That's it. That's how it began. Somehow he got my number from my friends. At first it was just school stuff.
Can you send me the photos of the presentation? Don't forget we have to print it out by Thursday.
Then it became,
Hey, I saw you looked a bit stressed today. All okay?
and I remember the way my heart paused the first time I saw his name light up my screen at night. I replied casually, but inside, something fluttered. Soon, it was every day, every single day. The love started growing inside my heart. I spent more time texting to him, laughing and talking. But the guilt sat quietly beside me like a shadow that refused to leave. One afternoon, Mama called me to the kitchen. She was chopping onions, the usual smell of fried curry leaves in the air. She didn't look at me, just kept slicing slowly. Then she said,
Beta, your eyes look distracted lately. Is there something I should know?
My hands froze. I smiled too quickly.
Who know, Mama? I'm just tired from school.
She finally looked at me, that deep, still look only mothers give, the one that reads everything. And just like that, she went back to her chopping. I stood there, pretending her words didn't cut straight through me. I don't know what made me do it. Maybe it was the constant hiding, or maybe I wanted her blessing. That night, after dinner, I sat in the living room with her on the couch.
Mama?
I began, my voice shaking slightly.
There's someone I want to marry.
She didn't react immediately.
Who?
I told her his name, that he was from our school, that we worked on a project, that he was kind. And she just said,
No.
a simple word, but it hit like thunder.
Why not, huh?
I asked, angry tears rising.
You don't even know him.
I don't need to. If you were sure he was good, why did you hide him from me?
Because you'd say no.
And you're proving me right.
That night, I cried so much I couldn't even breathe properly. I told him everything. He said,
She'll change her mind. Don't worry. We'll convince her slowly.
I believed him, but Mama didn't change her mind, and neither did I. I stopped talking to her. I avoided her eyes. I started planning things in my head, secret future things.
One day she'll see I was right.
Days passed like this, but then he started changing. Small things, not replying as quickly. Once I told him my mum advised me to pray istikhara, and he just said,
You're overthinking. You love me, right? Then why all this drama?
That's when something inside me began to break. The same heart that once beat for him now started asking.
Is this what love looks like?
I made wudu that night, not because someone told me to, but because my heart was choking. I stood on the prayer mat, prayed, and started crying. Real deep sobs. Ya Allah, if this isn't good for me, please take it away. I'm tired of pretending. I just want peace again. I said him, let's end this. Then he was okay with that, and just like that, I blocked him and stayed firm on my deen. The next day in the evening, I went to Mama. She was peeling garlic sitting on the kitchen floor. I didn't say anything at first. Then I whispered.
Mama, you were right.
Then she said,
Beta, I told you so. Because I've also experienced all those love stuffs. I only said no because I want you to start your love life in a halal way.
I gently pulled my head onto her lap. I felt the peace after a long time on her lap. Alhamdulillah. I think about the girl I used to be. How I thought love was everything. And how Allah, in His mercy, broke my heart to protect my soul. Love that pulls you away from Allah isn't love at all. If you're in love and you know it's not right, let it go for the sake of Allah. He never takes without giving back better. Subscribe for more videos. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.